What's going on, guys? It's Anthony from Project Balducci, bringing you the first episode of episode 2, to Road to 180. So, in this, I'm going to pretty much just describe what the series is about, what, I'm using it for, and all that. Just kind of introducing you to it. So, Road to 180 is pretty much my road to reaching 180 pounds. It's the short-term goal I have for myself in the gym. Um, I've pretty much accomplished what I wanted to accomplish when it came to my powerlifting. I've been doing powerlifting or trying to get somewhere in the powerlifting realm for a little bit now, probably like 4 years. And I finally got to my goal of being able to get a 400-pound bench press at 17 years old. And I'm not bragging about it. That's just the goal I had that, I got to achieve, luckily, through the training of, my father and all that. So, he helped out a ton. But now I want to trim down. I've gained a little bit of weight. Right now I'm about 210 pounds, which isn't terrible, but I am heavy. I'm not gonna lie. So now I'm gonna go and get cut up. And my first goal is to get to 180 pounds. And this is what the this is what the series is gonna be like. It's pretty much gonna describe little tricks that I found that might help you guys. Like if any one of you want to start working out, all that. Tips and tricks that I've found will work for me. I've done some of the stuff before. I cut down for a brief period. I know what does work for me, what doesn't work for me. And throughout the series, pretty much, if I find a new trick or I find, hey, you know what, if you do this exercise, you're going to burn X amount of calories or you're going to burn more calories, do this, do that, then I'm going to definitely supply that with you. Um, so right now, I guess I'll just read off a few of my stats. One rep max for my bench, as I said, was 400. My arm, I don't know, size measurement for a flex bicep is 19 inches. Um, what else? What else? What else? I don't know my body fat. To be honest, I don't care. I just want to look for a visual goal right now. Um, and let's see. My best curling ability, I guess, like dumbbell curl, would be probably like 60 pounds on a good day, but that's not like a lot of reps or anything because my left arm is very very weak. Um, so that's pretty much my stats and where I stand right now. Um, I'm hoping by the next episode, which by the way is gonna be weekly, want to upload every Thursday and it's just gonna update you for the week for 7 days. What have I gotten to? So every Thursday I'll weigh myself. I'll give you a weight status. Right now I'm at 210, I believe. If that changes, then right now in the video will be an annotation giving you the correct weight because I have not weighed myself. This is kind of late at night. I should be going to sleep. But anyway, so what is my plan of attack for this? Well, in the beginning at least, I'm gonna starting tomorrow, so it's gonna be very little sleep, but that is a very bad thing for working out, but I can get over it because I'm young. I can get over it. So I'm gonna be waking up early right now. My alarm is set for 5:30 in the morning. It's 1:34. So, and I'm going to get to the gym and do at least a half hour to 45 minutes of cardio every single day. Um, and my weights. Weights will be separate. They won't be in the morning. They'll be at my regular time or whatever, whenever I can before work. And I'm going to try it. See how that goes. Do that for a few weeks. And then when I know that I'm set, and I'm not going to give this one up because I know I'm very easy to go back and forth with the diet. So once I know that I'm 100% set, then I'm going to change my eating drastically. Right now, I'm just going to try to keep a high protein, low carb, low fat type of diet. And, do the typical burn more calories than you take in. Now, little shout out to you guys if you ever want to try this and you're looking at like, oh, how well low carb. It should also be whole grain, whole wheat. Whole wheat products are very tricky. When you find them, look at the back of them. for the ingredients, make sure it doesn't say enriched flour or enriched wheat, because at that point it's the same exact thing as having a white piece of bread, which is extremely bad for you, and you will gain weight with that, no matter what you put on it. Well, I can't say that. No, not no matter what, because if you're heavy and you switch your eating up and you're just, the worst thing that you're having is that. I mean, it's not terrible, but you're going to achieve more with the 100% whole wheat, which is non-enriched flour, non-enriched wheat. If it says enriched anywhere in the ingredients, don't have it. Let's see, a few more tricks that I know just off the top of my head that I'm going to be using. Eat 6 times a day. I know it sounds kind of odd. You're trying to lose weight, but you're eating more. How does that work? Pretty much what happens is, picture your metabolism. Your metabolism is what's going to burn the fat, get you trim. Imagine that as a fire, alright? What does a fire need to keep? It needs a fuel. Fuel being wood, paper, whatever. So your metabolism's fuel is going to be food. Now, you're not going to have huge meals all the time. They're going to be not small, but they're going to be regular meals. So, you should be having 1 gram of protein per pound that you weigh. For example, I weigh 210, so I should have 210 grams of protein a day. So that's probably about 35 grams of protein a meal. Maybe a little more, yeah, probably a little more like 40 grams of protein a meal. And low carbs. Make sure your carbs are always lower than your protein. No carbs after the gym. Once you go to the gym, you come home, no carbs. Cut them. Boom. Out. Let's see. If you guys are into sweets, I recommend if you're going to do something like this, and I recommend anyone that watches to follow me if you're going to want to try to do it yourself, see how quick it gets you to get to your goal. And, I'm going by, I think, let's see, about 35 pounds. So, see how quick it takes you to drop 35, For me, that'd be a very big change. I feel a lot better, 35 pounds lighter. I'll feel like I did when I wrestled, and I haven't wrestled, but in a little bit, but I know I'll feel a lot better about myself and stuff like that. So that's really the big time goal in the whole scheme of things, which I'll probably continue this series and call it like, road to glorification or road to happiness, something like that, once I reach the 180 mark, to truly be in love with my body, the way I feel, stuff like that. But anyway, so if you guys want to do it, follow me and all that. Leave comments with questions. Oh hey, hey Aunt, I fell off the wagon a few nights ago. What should I do? Or oh, another big thing that people do. When you're eating, throughout your day or whatever, and you cheat, it doesn't mean that the whole diet is ruined. Have a cheat day and move on. That's a thing that I've learned, that once you have a cheat day, it doesn't mean the whole diet's ruined. Don't scrap it. Just, continue with the diet as if you never cheated. And trust me, your body will enjoy that. Now, if you cheat throughout the day, don't do it late at night, the last second. I mean, have a whole cheat day if you're going to have a cheat day. I don't recommend, if you're starting out, to have a cheat day, in the beginning. Wait at least 4 weeks before you have your first cheat day. Mainly because your body's getting used to it. It's very easy for you to switch back and forth with your eating, and again, it all comes back to the willpower that it takes to maintain it. You'll have more willpower seeing more progress. So in 4 weeks, if you drop 15 pounds, number one, your cheat day, you're gonna have food, but you're not gonna have a whole ton of it. You don't want to gain that back, right? So it's just common sense, something that you're gonna do mentally when you get there. But yeah. So this is pretty much the end of episode 1. A little Moab for you guys, for your gameplay kids, on Dome Team Tac. I know it's not the most exciting gameplay, but the series really isn't about the gameplay. 39-2. So I'll be back with you guys in a week from now. Peace.